Well, grocery shoppers making their Thanksgiving Day food shopping runs may encounter something they haven't seen since the early days of the pandemic. Lines outside of stores and products in short supply. So we're going to go back to our panel. We got Bobby Eberle and Mark Williams. Bobby, I'll start with you. Obviously right now, it's one of the busiest shopping days of the year, the day before Thanksgiving. I want to figure out, one, what are you seeing at your stores, but also two, this continued push as we have more and more lockdown provisions that are really kind of infringing on people's rights, but also people just in the midst of, kind of COVID fatigue. What are you thinking about all this?
Well, I'm thinking that this is like a perfect storm. It's already busy this time of year, going out, getting supplies, long lines at grocery stores to pick up all, your stuffing, your dressing, your mashed potatoes, your turkey, all of this stuff. Now you got the people coming out with large rolls of toilet paper again and just carts full of it. It's absolutely nuts. And then, other places you can't buy liquor starting tonight and until tomorrow because, the good old government's looking after you. Can't be out at 10:01 for a curfew because coronavirus is way more deadly at 10:01 than 9:59. None of it makes any sense. And I think the fatigue that you're feeling, fatigue's a great word. People are just tired of this. But as a society, as a free society, I don't think we should have locked down at all. You have to find some other methods. But there was a sizable, chunk of the American people that were willing to do it. And now they're just tired of it. Now they see that the virus goes up and down, whether they were locking down or not. We're tired of it. We want to enjoy the holidays. If we can't enjoy the holidays, just take some time off to get away from this. Now government wants you to be thinking about coronavirus, thinking about lockdowns, thinking about lines and short supplies when you want to just spend time with your family. It's outrageous, and people are just tired of it.
Well, to that point, obviously, we've got the president and CEO of Stu Leonard's supply chain, Stu Leonard, joining us now. Stu, I'm a Yonkers boy, so I can tell you that Stu Leonard's is the most magical place on earth. But for people that aren't that familiar with it, tell us a little bit about what Stu Leonard's really is about.
Well, we're a family business. My grandfather started a dairy. He started bottling milk and delivering it door to door. My dad started with a small retail store in the late 60s, and it's just grown. Now we have 7 large, food stores. It's not just dairy, it's meat, fish, produce. And we're in the metro New York area. We're 2 in Long Island, 3 in Connecticut. And we're proud of one that we just opened in Paramus, New Jersey. And it's a family business,
Right, and obviously, I think people talk about Thanksgiving and the ability to go out there and get food, but obviously you guys have been impacted, heavily. Talk to us a little bit about what you're seeing, the recovery now from a financial standpoint. Obviously, I know Stu Leonard's typically has a lot of seasonal workers, individuals who are out there helping people buy Christmas trees around the back of the store, or people helping individuals try to, get all those wine purchases in time for the holidays. So what have you seen? Have you had to cut back? And what is your pathway to recovery looking like right now as we have this trending upwards here?
Well, first of all, we feel very optimistic about everything at Stu Leonard's right now. We've hired 500 people for the holidays right now, that, like you said, to do Christmas trees. We're doing tremendous amount of catering today. But what we've noticed this Thanksgiving now is there is a surge, like the gentleman spoke about earlier. There is a surge. People are definitely doing more Thanksgiving meals, but smaller gatherings. My family's a good example. I had one big Thanksgiving for over 30 people with my family. This year, my brothers and sisters are doing them separately, so there'll be 4 Thanksgiving meals in the Leonard family instead of 1.
True, and obviously you guys have places in Jersey and Connecticut, and obviously in Westchester. Westchester in particular, we've seen a particular surge in COVID cases, particularly in Yonkers. What are the safety measures that you guys have put in place across your chain, and also some of the things that you want to be conscious of as we try to make sure that we don't have a repeat of what we had before?
Well, that's what it's all about now, is being really safe. And our mission is to make Stu Leonard's the cleanest place not only our team members can be, because we're essential workers. We've been here since February, haven't stopped a day since then. But also we want to make it clean for our customers. So there's lots of handy wipes. We wipe down carts when you come in. We do triple cleaning at night. We not only do soap and water, but we do bleach and sanitizing in the building every night, and there's cleaning blitzes all day. We've purchased 2 football fields of plexiglass, and that's up between the butchers and our customers, the cashiers and our customers. So we're trying to make this a good spot. We also count the number of customers. We only do 50% capacity. But since we have such wide aisles at Stu Leonard's, as you can see right now, today's a busy day too. And there's plenty of space in the store for customers to shop and keep their distance. And of course, we all wear masks all the time. I took this off, just to speak with you so you could hear me better.
Absolutely.
But businesses today have to take that very seriously.
Right. And Mark, I'll come to you. I'll go back to our panel a little bit. Mark, you're listening to what Stu is talking about here. Obviously, a family-owned business. Obviously, we've talked about the big chains, and people spent a lot of time talking about the multinational companies. But the heart of the American economy really relies on these small businesses, family-owned businesses from one generation to another that have been truly impacted by these lockdown policies that in many ways have basically put a stranglehold on the ability of people to put food on their families' table.
Yeah, I'd like to jump in there if I could and just ask one question. I've seen some weird supply issues at stores in my area. For example, I drink caffeine-free Diet Coke. Can't find those in the cans anymore because there's aluminum shortage. So I'm just interested in what you're seeing as these franchises and what's the problems or what are you seeing as difficulties in keeping in stock?
Well, one thing is that since all of the restaurants are under such tight restrictions as you mentioned, and a lot of the kids are back from school, back from colleges, they're all living home, that put a lot of pressure on retail food stores to supply everything. The nice thing about Stu Leonard's, we have 30-year plus relationship with some of our suppliers. We buy direct from them. I've talked to every one of our suppliers, and they got our back. They said, we got your back. Our shelves are full right now. Now, you did mention things like toilet paper, okay? That's like the poster child of the pandemic here. There's a huge run on that. Charmin might be hard to get, but we have another brand like Cottonelle that's just as good that we can offer. So like what you mentioned with the Diet Coke here, you will see some hiccups in some of these top name brands, but what we've done at Stu Leonard's is able to offer an alternative for you so you still have the fresh product.
Absolutely. Well, Stu, thank you so much for joining us. Save us some crawfish salad because I know you're going to get a lot of demand tonight. I want to also thank Bobby and Mark for joining us, and we'll talk to you guys all soon. Happy Turkey Day.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Okay, friends, thanks so much for watching. And before you go, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you'll be notified. And here's a special video just for you so you can watch even more of the 13-minute news hour. And don't forget to check out GOPUSA.com for the best in conservative news and commentary. We'll see you next time.